Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm happy that you're here and that you decided to spend a couple minutes with me. I'm really appreciative of that. So, if you follow Christian's Crafty Adventure, and I'm sure so many of us do, you would have seen a few weeks ago that they did a Cute and Crafty collab with a couple of YouTubers, and I was so inspired by the mix that they made and shared with us that I started to cut out some of my SVG files that I had from the Silhouette store as well as from the Lori Whitlock store. So I thought I would jump on to share those with you as well as to show you guys how I created some, how I incorporated some of the doodle pops and other things into the projects. So first off, I'm going to share with you guys the embellishments that I created. So I created this shaker, and this is a cut file that was on the Silhouette Design store. I think it turned out really cute. Just put some shaker bits in there. So next up, I created these little coffee cups, and I thought they turned out really cute. Here's a set. So I thought they turned out cute. This is the first time I cut a lot of these out, so if they didn't make the cut, they'll just be my prototypes, and I've learned from them what to do next time and what not to do. So this is another one, and this is featured on this bag. So so I thought this was cute. I'm going to add some sugar on the bottom of here to make it look like it's a spoon dipped. So I thought that turned out pretty cute. Next up, I have these little cute mixing bowls, and I just used papers from the collections and different papers that I had in my stash. Some various embellishments I got in embellishment boxes and things of that nature when I was doing swaps. So speaking of which, PHA is having a swap that I joined, and it's a Halloween embellishment swap. I am looking forward to that. It's been a hot minute since I did a swap, so yeah, I'm super excited about that. So next up, I created, and I got this idea from Candice, who is crafting elegant embellishments. Crafting elegant. She's crafting elegance. I'll leave a link to her description box in the. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box. So she created these coffee shakers, and I was inspired to do the same. She used the KS Craft coffee die set, and I had it in my stash, and I pulled out some of my doodle pops and used those in this, and these are shakers. So I thought these turned out pretty cute. Next up, I have this sugar that I created. And I think these turned out really cute. I popped them up a little bit on some dimension. So I thought those turned out really cute. And I did some cookies. I did a couple sets of these in different types of styles. And I inked around the edges with my vintage photo. So I did that one. And these sets, I put some like bows on them to make them a little gender specific. I thought they turned out cute. And I won't show all of them, but you guys get the gist of this. And to go along with that, let's see if I'm ready to show that. Y'all go ahead. So to go along with that, I created the word cute cookie on my silhouette, and yeah, that's it. I did a shadow piece for it as well, and I put a diamond dot on for the tittle of the eye. So I did a couple of those, and in keeping with that, I did the Hello Crafty Friend. I made those on my on my silhouette as well. So that's how that turned out. I thought it turned out super cute. Did a couple of those. I did a happy birthday. And I did the word crafty as well in black and pink and in pink and white. I am trying to be more frugal as we go forward with this pandemic and the world tries to restructure itself. I'm in finance and it's gonna get rough. So I am preparing for that. So I'm trying to use what I have and not make unnecessary purchases if I don't have to. So for the words and stuff like that, it's very easy for me to cut those out using my machine. So I'm going to do that. So I also cut out these typewriters. And this is a file. So I just used some paper from, I think, like one of the spring collections. This heart is from a Joanne sticker. These cut out really, really fine. And I didn't glue those down, so it's a little bit off a little. So I created that. And then I have these little clipboards I created. Now this I used the die for. So I created these. Like I said, I used a die for these. I think it's a Spellbinders, one of the Die of the Month clubs. So I created this with that, and I used some doodle pops on there. And so those are my cut files that I created. Excuse me. So I also made a card. Now this card I created using that cut file, and I put the word cute cookie up there. And this is a die that I recently acquired from the release of My Creative Time. So I bought their release, and they had like a 4x4 release, and I didn't have anything in my collection that would accommodate a 4x4, so I thought it was a worthy purchase. So I created that, and that's the inside. And then I also created this one. I kind of went a little crazy with the splashing, but I did like some vintage photo on there, and I cut the word cutie out on my silhouette, and that's how that turned out. Like I said, I went a little crazy with that, but I'll cover that up. And last but not least, I was watching Jen, who was CraftyHiloGirl here, and I'll leave a link to her channel as well. She did a embellishment box, and she showcased hers for the PHA. Now I had also did one, which was funny, and I also accommodated excuse me for bumping the camera, I also accommodated the Dollar Tree embellishment box that she did. So I'm going to share mine with you and leave a link to her channel, so you can go check hers out. Now I followed an SVG file that they had in the store. And again, like I said, this is my prototype, so got a little bent up, so I know what to do going forward. So I just took apart some of the layers, and like I said, the embellishments that you guys saw me share, I used those, and I used some stickers from one of the spring collections, and I cut this out in 110-pound paper and layered it up. Here is the word Hello Crafty Friend I showed you guys, and I just created it based on the dimensions of how to store a box. So inside here is a Dollar Tree embellishment box. It just has my brads in there, but this is just, like I said, my prototype. I thought it turned out good, really nice, and like I said, I was inspired by CraftyHiloGirl here, and I'll leave a link to her channel. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have been inspired. If you in fact have any cut files, I hope that you are breaking those out and getting some utilization from them. Now, Lori Whitlock runs specials from time to time where you can get some of her files for 50% off, and also so does the Silhouette Design Store. So be on the lookout for those. And I'm working on right now a 3-dimensional Raskov cart. This is really tall. It's probably about 10 inches. So I'm eager to see how this is going to turn out. So I hope you guys stay tuned and see what I come up with. And again, I thank you for your time. I hope everybody is doing well. And I'm blessed to have returning subscribers and new people to my channel. Okay, guys. Bye for now. Take care and thank you for tuning in. Be blessed.